Welcome to Just in the Kitchen with me, your host, Justine. Today we're doing fish and chips. It's Lent. Everybody is eating fish on Fridays. Well, I think everybody that's Catholic. Baptists don't give up food, and I think I've said that before. We don't give up our food. You have to fight it away from us. So I do love fish and chips, and they have fish fries all over the place. I was looking on, we have this thing called Nextdoor. It's a neighborhood website and everybody asks questions and stuff. So one of the things that they said is, where can I get good fish for a fish fry? So I'm going to show you how to do it at home, easy peasy. You won't believe it. You'll never go out for fish again. So first, we're going to start with the potato. And as you see, I've got an Idaho potato. I have them just sliced. I kept the skins on. And the way I do that, I had somebody ask me about knife skills, and I'm not that great at knife skills. I have, you know, don't look for me to be doing fast chopping and I am not walk with Jan. Or there's one that they call, I forget, there's a chef that they call mandolin hands. That is not me. So what I did was, I squared off my potatoes. I cut off their little cheekies on each side. See, I did 4. So then what I do is I just chop like this. And it helps to have a very good knife. Now I'll do the whole stack, but they do slide. This gets better quality control. You can keep this fish as the same size. And actually, I usually cut off the ends, and I forgot to. But I'll cut the ends off of this. So I just take my knife, chop, and chop the ends. So then you have a nice potato. There's a place that always brags about homemade potatoes or homemade French fries. They are a fortune. So these you can make with hamburgers. You can make it with, see how easy that is? You can make it with hamburgers. You can make it with hot dogs. They're easy to make, and you don't even have to preheat the oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain these, dry them off, and I put them in cold oil. So I'll show you in just a second how I do all that. I've drained my potatoes. Now I'm just drying them off. As I said, these are just russet potatoes, Idaho potatoes you can use. I like them best. So I'm just putting them in cold water. This is how the French do it. No preheating, no anything. And then they do their fish. While the French fries are cooking, they do their batter. Then the French fries get done. They bring up the oil to 375, put their fish in. Then they do their French fries the last little bit. So all I have to do is finish drying off these French fries, put them in here, and bring them up to 375 and cook them till they're golden brown. You don't have to salt them on the first shake because then you're just frying salt. So we'll be right back and I'll show you how to make the batter for the fish. We're back. My French fries are on the stove. They're coming up to temperature to fry. Now I'm going to make my batter. It is so easy. What I have here is I have flour, I have cornstarch, I have Old Bay seasoning, salt, baking powder, and then some seltzer water. You can use beer, but I'm staying true to my roots. Baptists don't drink, so not in public anyway. So we're going to turn around and just mix all my dry ingredients up. Get it out of here. Cornstarch likes to stick. But the cornstarch will make it nice and light. Flour, it gives it body, but the cornstarch keeps it light. So when you go in and you like that light batter, baking powder will give it a little rise. And then the flavoring is the Old Bay and the salt. You can put a little lemon juice in here. I sometimes do. but today I'm not going to. You can always get lemon. My brother loves lemon. So if I were to make this for him, I would add lemon right into the batter and lemon zest. But today I'm keeping it easy peasy. So I've mixed up all the dry ingredients. I remember when I was in college, I used to work for a restaurant called Big Boy, and there's only a couple left now. And they made really good fish, fried fish. And every Friday, it was a huge thing. Everybody would come in for they had smelt, which was horrible, but shrimp, the fish, that was the big thing. And they'd come in for fish sandwiches. Ooh, look at the seltzer bubble. Look at the seltzer bubble. Ha! Look at the seltzer bubble. So this is seltzer water. Anyway, I hated Fridays during Lent because they would come in and they would get all of this and it would be a pain in the neck because the fryers could only hold so much and then you'd have to wait. So if everybody was ordering fish, there wasn't enough and people would get grumpy and they'd be there with their kids crying. So there's 1 cup and I'm gonna put in a quarter cup, or I'm sorry, a half a cup and see how that goes. Sometimes it needs a little bit more depending on the humidity. And you just mix it up. Yeah, I think I might put a little bit more because you don't want it real heavy. You want it like a pancake batter, not like a waffle batter. So you don't want it gluey. So I'm going to add in a half cup more. And like I said, you can add beer, but this is public, so we Baptists don't drink. All right. Just mix it up, and then what you're gonna do, oh yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. I'm gonna let it set for 20 minutes because it's gonna bubble and it's gonna all the ingredients are gonna come together. I'm gonna sit it for 20 minutes and then I'll get the fish out, and what I'll do is I'll dump the fish in corn starch to make this stick to it. We'll be back. See how nice my French fries are? Then all I have to do is I have a pan over here and I'm just taking them and putting them on the paper towels. And then when I'm done, I will bring this oil back up to 375, batter my fish, and that fish doesn't take long to get done, and we will have fish and chips. My French fries are done. They just need to go in for the last couple minutes, back in, and they're nice and crispy. They're done inside, they're crispy on the outside. When you put it in cold oil, you don't have to worry about the grease popping because some water got in there or moisture. I can't tell you how many times I have had the oil boil over. So you don't have to worry about that with cold oil. Now, here's the fish. It is cod. I went and got, let's try this again. So I have cod, and I'm just going to dredge it really quickly into, and be careful because I just dropped this and got it all over tarnation. So as you can see, I've got corn flour in there, and I'm going to show you a dip in there. I'm going to leave it in there and do 2 more, and then I'm going to take it over to the oil that I have on my stove. It's just, I get better regulation off my stove than that little stovetop thing that I use. And since I need the heat where I need it, let me take that out. And as you can see, it just gets on there and it'll puff up really nicely. I'm going to do about 3 pieces. You don't want to overcrowd your oil because then it'll cool off. I just put a little salt in the corn starch. So let's go over to the oil. So now I've got it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swim it around the oil so it'll stick. Be very careful. So this is the second time. Just put it in there and dredge it around. See, 3 pieces fit nicely. You're gonna get all that little puffy. See how it puffs up? And you just cook it till it's golden brown. Now here's my fish and chips. See how lovely that is? And I will just put it on a drained paper or a paper towel to drain. Ooh, look at that. Fish is frying. French fries are done, waiting for their second chance at the oil. Now I'm going to make some tartar sauce. This is really easy. My mom taught me. She used to get like fish sticks, and it came with this little packet of something, and she'd put it in with mayonnaise. And one time they didn't give the packet, and she's like, oh, I can make it. So years later, come my nephew wanted a fish fry. Mom's like, I never made that. I've never made tartar sauce in my life. And I'm like, yes, you have. It's very easy. It is sweet pickle relish and mayonnaise. You just put it in there, you mix it up, and you've got tartar sauce. There's other ones with, and I've done them, they're with capers and dill pickles and chives and everything. This one's very easy. Another place I worked at a fish market, and they didn't know how to make tartar sauce. I'm like, do you have mayonnaise? Do you have sweet pickle relish? Okay, we're ready to go. So I taught them at fish market how to make tartar sauce. It was just opening, it didn't stay open long. But there you go, there's my tartar sauce. See how easy? Here's the tartar sauce. See, it's got pickles all through it, and you don't have to worry about adding other things. I do make it, but this is the one I always go to. I love it, and it tastes great with this fish. And it's so easy, 2 ingredients. Don't get the hot dog relish because that has mustard in it. You want this. All right? We'll be back when I take the fish out. We're almost to fish fry. Yay! Now, we have all these little pieces we're gonna take out of here. And down in North Carolina, they would put all these little fried pieces in the bottom of your basket, and you would eat them and fight over them because they are, I mean, truly, for those that don't like fish, this is what fish is all about. The fried Crispies. Now I'm just going to put my French fries back in. 4 more minutes and they'll be done. Now my French fries are done. I like them dark. You can take them out in 2 minutes if you want. I happen to like them darker. It's all done. It's all over but the eating. So listen to that crust. I hope you can hear that. That's what you want. You want crispy. Look at the fries. Crisp. Don't know if you can hear that. Oh, that is so good. I'm dipping the other end, so I'm not double dipping. In the tartar sauce. Very good. The fish, nice and flaky. Ooh. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to hold it up. Nice and flaky, but moist. It's not dry. At 375. We cooked it at 375, and it did not dry the fish out. Let's put a little tartar sauce on this, shall we? That is so good. I can't say, oh, I taste the Old Bay seasoning, but it makes the crust have a little bit of flavor instead of just crust. It is so good. I'll tell you what, better than anything I've ever eaten in a restaurant, and it's easy. You won't believe how easy it is. Starting the French fries in the cold oil, that is the key. So you can be doing that, then prepping your fish. I even had time to make a pie. So I will show you the pie. It's a lemon North Carolina lemon saltine crust pie. And I'll show that up to you next. But this is really good. Don't forget, go to YouTube. Make sure you sign up for my YouTube channel. I know a lot of you are on Facebook and you're liking what I do, but make sure you go to YouTube and you click the bell so you can get notifications. I'll be doing some lemon cream pie, or North Carolina lemon pie. I will be doing carrot cake, and I don't know what else I'll be doing for Easter coming up. Don't forget, go to www.justinthekitchen.com for the measurements and the ingredients. You can get the whole recipe there. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe on YouTube, like Just in the Kitchen on Facebook, and we will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.